So today what we're doing is using Wo-Chien in Regulation F. A lot of people have been asking for Wo-Chien, so I'm going to try my best to absolutely feature this guy. So the team we're taking a look at here is going to be using Leftovers Wo-Chien with Protect, Leech Seed, Snarl, and Pollen Puff. It's very, very standard, very, very solid EV spray. Remember, Wo-Chien's ability is going to lower the attack of all Pokemon on the board. So what you want to do is put a lot of your points into Spadef on this Pokemon to make it super bulky. We're going to be surrounding it with a Rotom Wash, a Pokemon that you really don't see at a competitive level that much anymore. I feel a lot of people have written off Rotom. I think this is a great check for Landorus right now. If you go Steel Terror, you block the poison, you block the Sludge Bomb, you block the ground attacks by Levitate. I think this is like one of the best formats for Rotom Wash for like all of Scarlet and Violet. And I think this is like really, really cool. So I think these two go with each other very, very well. We also have Wisp here. We're going to be using an Incineroar on this team. I think just Goggles and Sin fits pretty well with this core, being able to fish for fake outs to enable both these Pokemon. Then we have a standard sub Landorus because we're, just trying to do our absolute best over here. We have a Specs Flutter because I feel like this team does need one like quick delete button. All it takes is like, a pivot into the Flutter or like a parting shot into the Flutter, get that good repin, and then you pin. And then last but not least, we have an AV Bolt. So this is pseudo Bolt Balance, but instead of like an Amoonguss, you have like a Wo-Chien, and instead of like an Urshifu, you have like a really weird Rotom. So hopefully this team works. I played this team a little bit on Showdown, and I really did like it. So hopefully we get some big wins. Wish me luck. All right, here we go. Wo-Chien Zapdos. This is going to be really rough, but I think... Sorry, I said Wo-Chien Zapdos. That's Ting-lu Zapdos. I think Wo-Chien is good here. It's good into the Crown. It's good into the Urshi Water. It's not good into Zap. So if I can actually deal with the Zapdos, we can be good. So I'm going to lead Bolt here. I think Bolt's just really good. We have the Snarl. We have the Volt switches. If they want to lead Ting-lu, both of these are absolutely amazing into what they're doing. We're going to bring the Wo-Chien in the back. And then I don't know if I really want... Incin. I don't think I need Incin. I don't think I need Lando. I think that means it has to just be Flutter. But I'm trying to even find a situation where I like Flutter main in this matchup, and I don't think there is one. I think Incin might be what I want. What would you guys bring here? Do you guys think that like Incin's really hard to use here? Because they have like the terrain. They have weather. Like, I can't really fake out stuff. So I guess it's Flutter main, but if I am put behind, Flutter main is like a net loss. I'll try the Flutter main. You're asking what kind of Dunsparce are we talking about? It's going to be Serene Grace. Yeah, this team that we built over here around Serene Grace, the Dunsparce, to help people prep for Pokemon Champions. Let's see what they want to leave it, though. Perfect. Ting-lu Zap, baby. Awesome. So I really, really like this. I think we have a really solid lead in this situation. So, like, I don't really care what that Ting-lu thinks it does. I'm pretty sure that that KOs. Did TPCI ever say Houston we Reg I? So Houston is still going to be Reg F, right? Because that's how it's in March. Coaching. There it is. I see, like, I don't want to bring in Sin versus, like, Urshifu. Right? There's the Bat Wisp, dude. Wisp Rotom's so good, though. Oh, my goodness, though. And he's locked into coaching over there. I really like that. So we're going to get a free Volt Switch coming with the Wo-Chien, baby. Wo-Chien, baby. Oh, my goodness. Wo-Chien these, please. But I love it. Okay, Wo-Chien time. This guy's like, Nani? EQ? Yeah, good luck, Chuck. This is what we call a Wo-Chien, baby. Oh, yes. Look at this. Nothing. Nothing, bro. Nothing. Zip, zilch, nada. Oh, that's so good. He's like, but my Ting-lu. Alright, so what do they got in the back? Do I Wisp the Zap? I think I Leech Seed here, and I just Wisp the Zap slot. Because if it stays in coaching, it's never going to be valuable. And if they swap it out, what are they swapping out for? What are we running? Just good stuff. We got Snarl here, too. We got a lot of good options. Like, that Wisp is just like, oh, that's so good. Like, Rotom. Yeah, dude, that Ting-lu big sad right now. Yeah, Thunderous Kick. Go nuts. So he's not Scarfed. I didn't know. I didn't know. Chat, I didn't know. Chat, I didn't know. I didn't know he wasn't Scarfed. I thought he was. Big sad. I'm actually really sad about that. Wisp, though. We're good. Now you also suck. Is he cloaked, then? It's fine. Oh, value. Alright, don't kill my Wo-Chien. Wo-Chien, thrive, my son. Thrive and become new. Oh, that's fine. That did no damage. This it doesn't even drop my Rotom's special attack because I'm cloaked. Oh, yeah, dude. Now we're cooking. Now we're Wo-Chien and... Wo-Chien and... Oh, yeah, baby. Let's go. Yo, is that a Prime sub? Hey, thank you, my friend. Happy to have you here. Hopefully you're having a good day. Hopefully you're enjoying the little Wo-Chien reaction over here. Alright, so this Wo-Chien, it's definitely going to protect this turn. And then I think I can just Electro Web. I know it's not like amazing here, but I'd like to be able to catch anything that pivots out. And it'll probably break the Zap. Yeah. So like if you swap in like into the if you swap in Ursh or Crown or Torn, you don't want to deal with that. Indeed. Cool. So that means the last month's Crown. Which means all we gotta do is preserve the Wo-Chien, and we're cooking. And let's see if the Ting-lu also swaps. Yes, dude, I'm gaming! Love that for me. Wo-Chien says you gotta be this tall to ride, homie. I like heal teams too. I like it. Okay. Electro Web hits. Yes! That's so good. Now, you can totally, like, Trick Room me, but this should make it so Wo-Chien is able to get up a... Actually, I gotta check something. This Wo-Chien, I need to make sure it's the right one. 91. Perfect. We are good. We have exactly the speed we need. So we should be able to outspeed and stick a Snarl on it, which is, like, really, really important. Wo-Chien might take a little bit of damage this turn. Yeah, Rotom burn both. Yeah, dude, it feels good, right? It feels vintage, right? Very vintage with the Rotom. Let's see how much damage they stick. They're probably going to be following, which is why I want to stick that Snarl. Helping Hand. Oh, he just wants damage, dude. He just woke up and chose violence. Now, I'm still faster with Wo-Chien here. Oh, I'm not. I thought I would be. I really thought that I would be. I'm not dead, but, like, that is very bad. Have to hit the Snarl. Damn, he was... That's surprising that we're not faster. So that means he's, like, full speed, but, like, not full speed. But that's okay. I can protect here, or I can just pivot in my Rotom. I don't need the Wo-Chien for anything else, really. But we'll pivot in the Rotom and go for another Snarl. If you want to Trick Room me, I think that's an L for you, because Rotom should be able to just win. Do you plan on going to LA Regionals? Probably not. I don't think so. Like, Champions, maybe with Champions, but we'll see. It's not in my cards right now, but, like, who knows? Let's go Snarl. That's right, pivot out. Is this Ting-lu, baby? Is this Zap? Yeah, he's trying to get that stat boost, dude. Good play, good play. That's fine. He's a Psy Seeds boost, too. Very, very cool stuff. All right, so it wasn't Cloaked, it was Psy Seeds. Seattle Regionals was not worth 80 bucks mid-experience. I mean, that's just Seattle Regionals for you. Alright, so this Zap's actually going to be problematic because I have a +2 right now, but let's see how we want to handle it. Yeah, this is fine. Dang, he ignored the Wo-Chien experience. That did a lot. Oh, he crit my Bolt. Remember, he's at -2 right now. That sucks. That really sucks that we got crit there. Okay. I think that I can actually just, like, Electro Web and Snarl here. I think that that's okay. Yeah, we'll see. Zapdos is a problem, but, like, this should be fine. I want to see if the Zap terrestrializes. This Zap might be a problem right now, but, like, we should be able to fold these guys with Flutter, honestly. Steel was going to take neutral damage from Snarl and neutral damage from Electro Web and then take out from Burn. So, like, let's see how much damage he actually does. Thunderous Kick shouldn't just, like, break my Raging Bolt. It's going to do a lot, but he's still burned, right? Yeah, so I still think we're fine. Electro Web hits. Nice. And we do outspeed Crown. So, like, let's see what we get out of this. So I don't think Siren went to Seattle Regionals. Nice. So, they're going to tick out from the Zap. That Iron Crown is big sad. This guy's Defiant all the way up. He's big mad. Expanding Force. This thing even going to break the Bolt, right? Once you crit again? Yeah, dude, doing nothing. 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 And you get that Ting-lu in the back, but I think that, like, the way that I'm looking at this is Wo-Chien should actually be able to outvalue Ting-lu even at this health. That's just my thought. You're going to protect in TR, I think. So I'm trying to think of what I need to do to get out of this situation. I wonder if they just send out Ting-lu here. They shouldn't. They should send out Indity and try and get up like a something. Alright, Indity, cool. Is it worth it to go for something like that? Let me think about this. Is it worth it to save the Bolt? I think it actually is. So I'm going to do is just Hydro Pump here and pivot in my Wo-Chien. I think that's probably one of my better plays. If you Trick Room, you Trick Room, but you should be slow enough to make it's like not worth a problem. There's the Wo-Chien pivot on the Hydro. I love that. And I don't think that like the Crown actually does enough here. Good play for me. Yep. Their Indity's also faster than my Bolt, which we can see by the way that Mon's pivoted. So I don't think that's ever... I never have to be afraid of TR there. Just a little thing to note. Oh, that's such a good play for me, man. Holy moly. Wo-Chien Gaming, dude. Let me hit this. Hydro! Oh! Oof! Dude, that's so much damage. VGC players only got a mat and a card for entering. Pokemon, it's been 10 years since last regional here. No, like that's just what regionals are. Like I don't like. All right, that is like regionals. That's Seattle was just a regular regional. It's not the same as like an international or like a Worlds. It's just a regional. Like you just go there and you just play your games and you leave. Like that's the whole event, you know. I think we can actually get away with just Hydro Pumping here, and I think the right play is to... Let me think about that. I think I can probably just Hydro Pump the Crown. I don't even need to do that. I'll Hydro Pump the Ting-lu, ignore the Crown, and then Pollen Puff my Rotom. I love that. Yes! Dude, I'm so good! Dude, ignore Crown. What's Crown gonna do about it? What you gonna do? San Antonio was similar. Yeah, that's just how it goes. Like, that's how regionals are. And it's super... they used to be free. They used to be free back in the day. They're so expensive. Good protect, but you are burned. And then now you have like a little bit of a redirection potential. $20 entry, packs for entering, no spectator fees. I mean, that's Yu-Gi-Oh, you know. Look at that heal. Oh, this Rotom is just living forever, dude. Big Pollen Puff. Wo-Chien live forever. Wo-Chien Gaming. Don't we love to see it? Alright, you're gonna follow me. No, you can talk about it. You're totally allowed to, like, dislike stuff. Ain't no one saying that you're not. That's the thing is, like, vendors don't really do anything for people that are, I'm not, like, how would I word this? I think vendors are important for card game players, but if you're there for the video game, you're not getting anything. Dang, dude, this burn absolutely just, like, shut down this guy's whole existence. The burn, like, this guy's like, Wisp, just not allowed. Wisp, like, absolutely decimated everything. Yeah, the vendors are always expensive, too. But, like, that's what a regional is. Like, it's not supposed to be, like, an immersive experience. There's no play tests. I don't think there's ever actually been, like, a play test of, like, an upcoming game at a regional, right? There's no Pokopia thing. Like, yeah. Can't believe this is the same game. I know, right? This was a pretty crazy one, and then now we just got the Electro Web. Actually, we just ripped the Hydro into this and Snarl here, because that would break the Crown if they want to go protect TR for some weird reason. And if they do, like, I underspeed. Helping Hand. Oh, he's ripping. Oh, he's coming out. He's cooking. He's good looking. What you getting out over here? Expanding Force. Well, Wo-Chien doesn't really care. And this is a full health Rotom. Yeah, I mean, I told you guys earlier about champions. I told you guys. I was telling you guys the whole time. I was scheming this whole time. Wo-Chien double KO, baby! Oh my gosh, dude, Wo-Chien's so good. Who would have thought the Pokemon that unlocks the potential of Wo-Chien was Rotom Wash the whole time? We had him here the whole time. That's kind of crazy, man. That's crazy. Wo-Chien wins up, dude. So, like, honestly, I like Rotom into this matchup, but I think Raging Bolt just, like, is so strong here. What are you gonna do? Go, like, Indeedee? It's like, I don't know, man. Like, I do be having that Snarl. Let's see what happens here. Someone asked, why are flights 500? So I was talking about going to Houston regionals. That's how much it costs to go on the airplanes. That's just how much it costs. California, now I'm not flying first class. It costs over 500 to go from California to Houston. It is not cheap. I think that Wo-Chien is usable in this matchup. I think I bring it in the back, though, because I feel like they're going to preload a bunch of aggression, and since they have a lot of special attackers, I don't need Wo-Chien off the lead. I think if I were to go, like, Raging Bolt and maybe Incin, that's probably pretty good, and then Wo-Chien Flutter for this one. There's no Spirit that flies to, Houston. Yeah, I don't fly with, like, first class or anything weird. I take the cheapest flight. I'm not anything special. Yeah, there's no Spirit flights. What is up? Yeah, let's see what this guy does. I think that their Trick Room options are very solid. One might also say, like, oh, you need to be Rotom in here, but, like, that Lilligant has grass attacks. That Torkoal might have Solar Beam. Any ZA tournaments? Probably not. I don't think we're doing any ZA tournaments. I think a lot of people didn't really like the... We can't host tournaments for the new rule set with, like, all the unlimited restricteds. Yeah, I have absolutely no problems with Spirit Flights. I take Spirit Flights whenever I go to Vegas or anything like that, or SoCal. Like, I always take Spirit Flights, but Spirit Flights do not go to Houston. You gotta take, like, Southwest and United for those. Alright, so that's a weird lead. I wonder if this is some sort of, like, really weird, like, bulldoze something. Do I fake out that Zard? I don't think I need to fake out it. I think I can just Snarl. Because I'm trying to wonder, like, what would even be the issue here? I'm not going to fake out. I'm not bad. I think I'm just going to Parting Shot. Or, you know what? I can just taunt the Armarouge. Actually, I don't care about that. You're either going to A, be super aggro in my face, or B, pivot out for Indeedee and go for, like, what? Expanding? Like, Bolt doesn't care. And I think this is fine. I think I just want to stop TR. Yep. So, he missed on something. I didn't even see what he did. What did he use? Whatever, I don't care. Snarl's good. Snarl checks. Yo, how goes it? Focus Blast. Yo, TY. Yo, I be dodging out here. I be dodging. Focus Blast, Focus Miss. That's right. Aura Sphere. Dude, I can't miss. Dude, he hates Incineroar. Dude, and I'm fat, too. That's a crit. Okay. All right, so honestly, that's about the right amount of damage. Good stuff. So I think in this situation, I could probably get away with just Snarling again. And if you're going to focus, rip me into... I'm just going to pivot into Flutter, dude. He's like, I would use 2 Focus Blasts. And I was like, how about a little Flutter? That's why I thought he targeted Bolt, too. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, Bolt does not care about this. And then, like, I'm going to save this in sync because, like, I can Pollen Puff it with the Wo-Chien and just be super, super valuable later. I think being able to, like, reset a Fake Out is also really nice. Alright, here we go, Flutter. Let's go, Flutter Mane. Let's go, Flutter Mane. Now, whoever's popping in is going to get snarled. So, like, Torkoal doesn't like that. Flutter Mane doesn't like that. This is really good if I hit this. Is that Booster? Booster Speed these or Special Attack, please? Speed. Okay. Nice. Focus Blast. Oh, man. He cooking, dude. Look at... Dude, that dude, 26 damage, dude. That's a 26 damage, man. Homie, you good? Bruh. Don't make me click the button. If you had leftovers, that would heal more. I know, right? It feels like it. I think I could just Snarl here if I wanted to. Like, I don't really have to care. They have Armarouge. Alright, I got the play. You Volt Switch here. And you Shadow Ball there. And we're doing... I don't need to Shadow Ball. Sorry, I don't need a Terra. There we go. That's the line. That's the line right there. He's going to pivot in, what? Armarouge? Lilligant! Oh, he cooking, dude. Alright, so it's Lilligant. Yeah, I don't care about this Moonblast, dude. You're weak! You need more hatred! Don't you wish you had more hatred? Oof! Dumpy. I almost dazzled, but I think this is fine. So I'm going to repin with my Incin, I believe, just to get the Intimidate up on the Lilligant. I could also come in with Wo-Chien, but I think what I'm going to do is just pivot out my Flutter for Wo-Chien next turn to come back in and lock in Dazzle. Yeah. Really good Intimidate. It's funny that I will use Thunder all the time, but I refuse to use Focus Blast. I know, dude. Focus Blast is, like, terrible. I always trust it, though. Can I ask about the Dunsparce team here, or should I save it for Discord? I mean, you can ask about it here. For reference, we're talking about this team right here that we used in this video. It's a good team. So let's see what they want. I'm sure they still probably have... If they have, like, Indeedee and Armarouge, that's, like, you know, we'll deal with it. If they have Torkoal here, this is a really good bring for Insync, because you just fake out the Torkoal slot, and then you rinse the Lilligant, you're good. Flutter outspeeds the Lilligant. So they're really pinned here. Like, really, really pinned. There's Charizard. Oh, yeah, no, it can't be Charizard. It can't be Torkoal, they have Charizard, yeah. Yeah. So it's just Armarouge and Zard. I forgot about that. Alright, I'm gonna fake out the Zard, and I think just Shadow Ball the Lilligant. Let's see if that Zard's cloaked. I think it might be cloaked, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna learn today. Nope, he's Scarfed, because he's faster than my Flutter. Awesome. Good to know. Don't beat. Yeah, because I was like, whatever item that Zard had, it wasn't a damage multiplier, because of how little it did to the Bolt. So I was like, it could be cloaked, because of how, like, aggressively they let it turn 1-2, but it makes sense that it's Scarfed. Don't particularly care all that much, though. So let's see. For an in-house format where I can't use Flutter Legendaries, what would be a good replacement for Ogerpon and Raging Bolt on the Dunsparce team? Just a redirection Pokemon for Ogerpon, because you need that little bit of redirection. So, like, Mousehold could pretty much work there. Like a Clefable. Like, even like an aggressive redirector, like a Electivire could work there, or like a Magmortar. And then, as far as Bolt goes, like, it doesn't have to be Bolt. Like, Bolt's cool, but, like, there's so many other mons that, like, set up in the exact same way. Just something that, like, has a setup, like, late-game win condition. So, like, any kind of setup-y leftover Z-mon, I would say, works really well there. Backs? No, you want, like, a bulky setup mon, not, like, a sweeper. Like, you want, like, a leftovers bulky mon. Alright, so we're gonna go for Pivot in Bolt. And we're just going to rip Shadow Ball into the Armarouge. Probably force their Terra. Battles Cancel wins up. Easy peasy. Calm Mind Fortress. That's a little bit too deep. But, like, it works. You know? It works. Maybe, like, a Sylveon would probably be even better. Torkoal. He's just a little Torkoal. So, my idea here is to basically intimidate the POW and the Ogerpon. So, they're not really that strong. And then come in with Bolt and just outvalue. That's the idea here. Wo-Chien mentioned. That's right. Wo-Chien busted, dude. Wo-Chien reaction, that's right. So, that Intimidate on this board. Like, look how massive this Intimidate is. Oh, it's Clear Amulet. Oh, that's so good. Why would I even bring in Sin into this, then? That sucks, dude. I went through all that work. I should probably just hit the Ogerpon with the Wisp, but I know they're pivoting it, yeah. Because the Ogerpon doesn't really want to deal with this board. And POW's allowed to protect, ain't nothing stopping that. They're stopping me from fake outing, and I'm just not fake outing. And you should never be fake outing on the first turn, by the way. He's like, ha, I'm going to be able to hit. Wo-Chien reaction time. You can Sacred Sword, I can't stop you. Yep, there it is. But you are weakened. Oh, sorry, you're not weakened right now, but like it's fine. Gotta hit that. So good. So good. Let's go. Wo-Chien. 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 Alright. Yeah, I mean, look at a chessboard. You say there's 1,000 plus Pokemon and not even half are good. There's like, what is that? 10 pieces on a chess, 12 pieces on a chessboard and half of them are pawns, right? That's the game, right? That's the game that we play. Are you gonna Trick Room me? Do I care if you Trick Room me? I have like an Insane and a Bolt. Oh, he's going deep, boys. Is Mega Gengar playable on Champions? We'll see. We'll see. Mega Gengar is gonna be cool. Hyper. Wo-Chien reaction out here. Throat spray. Alright. Let's go. Leech Seed. Ho-ho. Okay. Alright, Wo-Chien. You got a lot of work to do, buddy. I'm just letting you know, buddy, you got a lot of work to do to come back. Yeah, I don't really like any of the shiny Ruin Mons, personally. I like their base forms a lot. Alright. Alright, let's go. Even if they make a weird read, I'm fine. I'm surprised they didn't Ice Spinner that turn, or like Icicle Crash. Oh my gosh, this guy's gaming, dude. Ah, that sucks. That's so much damage. If he's tricking me, that's weird. Oh, ow. Oh, that's so much damage. I hate that. Okay. Yeah. How far am I in red? Oh, I'm still at the beginning because I haven't been playing on stream. If TPs had created a new game format for competitive gaming via Legends EA multiplayer mode, would there be enough people interested? There would have been when they did it right at the start, yeah. Don't flinch me, bro. Yes, let's go. I can't let him Trick Room me. Let's go. That's actually really important. I couldn't let him Hyper Voice me or Trick Room me, and now the Pal's within range for like Thunderclap. That's great. That was a great turn for me. Yeah, gimmickless is really fun, and Megas technically are almost gimmickless. There's not a lot of value that they bring. All right, so you still have Ogerpon, which is problematic, but I do have Insane, and you have a Flutter here. Okay, I think I'm pinned, right? Because that's Specs Flutter, right? How much damage do you think we do? How much damage do we do via, like... I'm, like, super pinned here. I didn't expect the last mon to be Flutter. I think that's game. Yeah, my fault. I think I have to crit the Flutter with a Thunderclap crit. I think that's my only out. That's the only out. I have to crit the Flutter. Water? Let's see it. Yeah, that Icicle Crash on the pivot to my Bolt was just GG's, I think. Sucker. Nope. Be cool if I live, but I don't. Yeah, even a crit wouldn't have got it. But now I can fake out them. So, like, that's actually really good if I live at all, but I don't think I do. I'm at 8, bro! Dude, cooking. We are cooking. Gimmickless means like a format without, like Dynamax or Terra or Mega Evolution or anything like that. Can I win? No way. Gems as gimmicks. I do. I made a video ranking all of the gimmicks. I made a video ranking all of them. That's down here on my side channel. But, like, I like Gen 4. Gen 4 is probably my favorite as far as competitive, like, games go. There's Ogerpon. I think I'm super cooked here. Alright, so there's two ways that we play around this, honestly. Like, what do we want to do here? I think they're going to follow me, but, like, they don't need to. If I were to crit the Thunderclap, I break the Flutter, right? That's just true. That is just... crit Flutter... Flutter Mane will get KO'd by a crit. If I were to fake out... And yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to fake out here, and I think I'm just going to Thunderclap crit. I think that's like my only out that I'm seeing. If they, let's see if they, all right, they tried to follow me. All right, Thunderclap crit. Nah, GG's. We tried. I think that was like the only out that I would have had in this matchup. I honestly think that. Because it's Specs Flutter, and now they're just going to follow me, I think. GG's. I think that was close. I really didn't expect the last mod on this team to be Flutter Mane. I thought that they were going to be going a little bit more Torkoal. That's why I threw the kitchen sink at the Burger app, honestly. Trying to think if there's anything I could do here. The only play would be something like this. Protect the Wo-Chien. Maybe they, like, Dazzling Gleam, splits the damage for a little bit. They double up into it for some reason. They should just hit the Incin, honestly. But, like, I don't know what this Ogerpon thinks it's doing. He also didn't follow me, which he doesn't have to. But if, like, you see what I mean? If he were to, for some reason, hit the Wo-Chien, we could have shots. Yeah, he just hits the Incin. Good play. Yep. We almost got that. I think we almost had it. I just didn't expect the Flutter. Like, I didn't know the team, honestly. I didn't know that the POW was clear Amulet. I didn't know that the Flutter Mane was Choice Spexed. So, like, I had to waste a lot of resources. Like, I wouldn't even brought into this matchup if I knew the POW was Amulet. So, I think if playing that one again, I would probably bring stuff a little bit different. Like, I definitely would not have brought in Sin to the matchup if I knew the POW wasn't, if the POW wasn't sashed. I don't dislike Lando here. I think Bolt is also somewhat viable. I think you gotta bring Bolt. Yeah, I'm gonna bring Bolt. This is fine. Cool. Yeah, you gotta bring in Sin and Bolt to deal with this matchup. I really like the Bolt here, like a lot. I think Bolt's like really, really good into this. Let's see what they have. If they want to open up full size spam, they're gonna be in for a bad time. I'm thinking. Bolt is cracked. Bolt's pretty good, yeah. Feels really good to use Rage and Bolt. And, like, our Bolt's, like, really, really thick, too. It's, like, full Spadef, right? So it's, like, really, really good into, like, Crown. Awesome. It's not as good into, like, T-Tar and, like, Last Respect's Houndstone, but, like, we can deal with it. We'll just burn it. Alright, Crown, Enamorus. Weird. Let's see if it gets a booster. It's a good lead, because you avoid, like, the Incin and stuff like that. Sorry, you avoid the Intimidate. But I'm just going to chuck a, I'm probably just going to chuck a Parting Shot into it. Alright, he's not booster. Is he Spexed? Yeah, we're going to learn today what is going on here. So I really like the Electro Web into bringing in the Bolt, and then we have, like, the second Electro Web plus the, you know, plus the Snarl that comes out. So I really, really feel comfortable with this play. Really comfortable. Don't care if it's Indeedee, it's fine. Yep. So we know it's those two. We have the Indeedee, we have the Enamorus, we have the Crown. So it could be Houndstone, but I doubt it. It could be T-Tar, right? Big Electro. Hopefully no Policy proc here, right? That would suck. That would suck. I'd be so sad if I got Policy proc by this thing. Awesome. I'm just like, no, thank you. Please do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Normally, I would want to come in with Bolt, and I still think I will. But I am afraid of the Springtide Storm, you know? but we're fine. Wo-Chien can heal it. And the reason why you don't want to come with Wo-Chien is because, like, Wo-Chien can't really heal itself as easily. So, like, I'll eat... Oh, Tailwind, but no, that's fine. Yeah, I was wondering if they had Tailwind on this thing. There is... Alright, so what is the last Mon here? It's probably Ogerpon versus my team, but it might be... It might still be T-Tar. We can just stick Snarl, and let me just make sure real quick. Alright, yep. Yeah, so we can go Snarl and Electro Web. Love that. Don't need to be weird. You're faster than me, maybe. The Rotom might actually still be faster than you, because you got a Tailwind up, but, like, I don't know if you really get anything out of it. And now you have a Tailwind, but, like, I think we still have, like, the Incin pivots. Like, Rotom is still cooking. We have Steel Terra on our Rotom. Like, I think this is fine. Let's see how much damage Bolt even takes from this, honestly. Electrobe's still fast. So now Bolt's still faster. Really, really like that. And we could have just went with, like, a Volt Switch into that thing and got the KO. Probably do that next turn. Snarl. Oh, so good. Using Snarl and it feels so good. Crit the Entity. We take those. Nice. Oh, I love this, dude. EP? Nah. Nope. Specs, Life Orb on Enam, not support set. I was looking at, so, like, anytime you see Enamorus on a team with T-Tar, it's a Tailwind setter. Because it's Overcoat. Like, there's a little bit of synergy there. And, like, I kind of made that team a while ago. I've been a fan of it for a while. I'm trying to think of what I want to do here. I think that I'm fine to just do the exact same play. Like, yeah, I think I'm okay with that. You're going to have to waste Terra here, and I don't have to really do anything. Let's see it. Nice. Dude, Electrobe is so good. So good. He's trying to Trick Room here, and that's why I still Snarled. Because I want to be able to do the damage to the Indy and maybe get a KO on it. Oof. Indy, no TR for you, baby. And then, like, I don't care about your -2, like, Enamorus. Like, go nuts, Chug. Go nuts. Go nuts. That's fine. That's hilarious. Nice Moonblast. Nice -2 Moonblast. You deserve it. This is the last turn of Tailwind. So I think what we do here, right, is I'm pretty sure that we just pivot in Sin and just Steel Terra, Electro Web, and then we pin the crown with Flare Blitz. Love Steel Terra on Rotom, by the way. So good into Psy. This team is just really, really good into Psy spam. So I think we're fine. Like, Rotom is just the total package. Doesn't it seem like it? Doesn't it seem like Rotom just really brings the whole team together? He's ground. I was going to say ground would be really bad, but, like, Rotom's still fine. We don't get this Electro drop into it, but we do have, like, the Hydro Pump for next turn. Yep, and they are faster than we are, but, like, I don't really care about what they're doing. Yeah, dude, Rotom's good. And at least Electro still breaks the Enamorus. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I don't really care about that thing. We're locking up that slot. Terra Blast. He's Terra Blasting our Incin slot, which was a Raging Bolt. So Incin's going to take a lot of damage here. Yep. Cool. He's orbed. Awesome. Look at that damage we dealt. So we can fake out the Enam if we want to. This should be the last turn Tailwind, I think. Yep. Alright, and last turn Terrain, right? Cool. So it'd be nice to save this thing. Last Pokemon. I'm going to save the Incin. Am I? Let me think about that. I'm going to Parting here, because I think they're going to swap it, and I'm going to just Hydro. I'm going to laugh at you like Terra Blast my Rotom. It's like, bro, Levitate though, man. Can't believe we didn't go for... I get the Terra Blast. Like, it would have been good into the Bolt. Just like an Expanding Force would have been. If you take out my Incin, I get, like, another Pokemon. But I think you're pivoting to avoid the Fake Out, because you are still flying. Oh, Pivot Out Crown. Okay. Is it T-Tar time? I don't want to get, like, another reason why I'm not KOing this, oh, really good play there. I didn't want to take out the Enamorus because I don't want to, like, feed into a potential Houndstone play before I have, like, the board that I want. And so that's why I really, really like this play. They're at, like, -3 now. I can just come right in with this Wo-Chien, I think, and be in, like, a really good spot. Bolt's also really good here, too. I like Bolt, actually. Yep. Tailwind's fine. We can't really stop the Tailwind, but it's not like the Tailwind's like important at all in this matchup. Alright, so we need to avoid... I'm going to Snarl, because like we'll break the Enamorus, and then I think I'm just going to Wisp here. I can eat one attack from this Ogerpon. And if I stick that Wisp, it's like, dunzo. Deciding the temp with your Incin. I mean, it was more so just if you took out the Incin, I would have got a fat repin, and if you... Like, I didn't want to just have a board state where I was unprepared for Houndstone, right? That's all. Ivy Cutter, just don't crit. Just don't crit. That's fine. Yep. No! That sucks, dude. Aaron Cybertron Zang. Alright, so that Enamorus is down. And you're going to come in with Crown, but it has no more terrain. So let me realistically... I think the play here is pivot out Bolt for Wo-Chien, mitigate the Ivy Cudgel, and then just stick the Wisp on that Ogerpon. That's what I'm really looking at here. No, actually I can do even better. And then I'll send back out my Rotom, and your Ogerpon will be at -1 and Wo-Chien. And it'll give me a fake out for a turn if I need like a little bit of freedom to be able to go fake out Leech Seed in your Crown. I like that a lot. Good, Intimidate into the Ogerpon. That Wisp missing was absolutely abysmal, by the way. Very, very never lucky. Alright, so that Ogerpon is not going to do a lot of damage in future turns. You can break my Incin, and that's completely fine. And then I don't really care about the Crown. If it goes for, like, Calm Mind here, that would kind of suck, but I don't think it has it. Yeah, that's what we expected. So it's just not doing any damage here. I mean, it's going to do, like, what, 25%? Not even. I'm too fat. You just have to, if you don't crit me, like, once, I win. Follow me? There it is. This is actually still a really good play into this, because we just need to get the burn, and then honestly we'll just flip over Snarl. Like, Tachyon Cutter is good damage, but it's not like at the time. Yep. He takes orb damage, because Bolt can... No! What the hell? I just double missed! I've double missed! Like, am I Aaron Zhang? What is happening? Dude, what the hell? Tailwind figures out. Alright, let me think about this. Yeah, I'm taking the bait at this point. I wonder if I should pivot in Bolt. I'm wondering if I should also like try to Hydro Pump the Crown, because they haven't used Follow Me in a few turns. That would lose me the game, I think. I was born a gamer, dude. Risk it for the biscuit, come on. I can't hit my Wisps, but I'll hit this Hydro. Maybe the Hydro will whiff into the Water Absorb, right? That's right, yeah, I'm gaming. You just gotta not crit me. That's right, that's right! Good targeting. Good targeting. They ignored my Wo-Chien. I'm probably gonna lose. I'm a little pinned here. I mean, I double missed Wisp. You know, what do you want from me? And then they just ignored my Wo-Chien. Let's see, how would I win this matchup? I'm thinking, because like this is probably the most important turn of the game. I see the line that has to be taken. It's just not a very good one. Yep. Whew! You can... Oh, good double protect. I just get a lefty stick out of this, though, so that's fine. And you're starting to scout what I get. You're trying to also bait out my protects to see if, like, you want to go into the Wo-Chien with Tachyon, but, like, that's fine with me. I like that. I vibe with this. So double Snarl is what I'm throwing out here. I think the Bolt does live through the onslaught of freaking Iron Crown. It does live through it. Yeah, they're trying to nuke my Bolt. Let's see if it does it. Ground Terra, Life Orb, Terra Blast. And then my Bolt got this, dude. My Bolt built different. Built different, Raging Bolt. Dude, let's go. Fast Snarl. Dumpy. Let's go. Oh, I'm coming back, dude. I'm snapping back to reality. Okay. Making Crown look weak. Crown is weak, dude. This Raging Bolt spread does not mess around with special defense, okay? It doesn't. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Alright, I'm gonna lose the Raging Bolt this turn, but it's like really important that we stick the right move. I don't think I side Pollen Puff here. I think if I just get the Leech Seed off, I win. I just have to hit. Be cool if I live, though. Alright, if I miss this Leech Seed, I definitely could still lose this match. And I don't think it's right to go for, like, Snarl or Pollen Puff. I think it's right to Leech Seed. Let's go. Game. They're too weak now. So we got Leftovers, we got Protect, we got Leech Seed. I think all I need to do is just Pollen Puff him. Dude, if he rests here, that should be game here, though. Wo-Chien cooking. GG's. Wo-Chien busted. Let's see what they got. They got how many crits they got back there? They could double crit Tachyon Cutter, but we're gonna be at like full health, so we're gonna go for the triple protect if we want to, right? How much damage you take from this Leech Seed, buddy? Because he also has a Life Orb tick. All right, you guys ready for the double? So there's no reason to like go for like a Snarl here or like a Pollen Puff because like he's gonna get ticked out. So like we'll just go for the double protect and just get it, easy peasy. Never lucky, but hey, you got one shot, one opportunity. Mom spaghetti. He's like, U-turn. That ain't it, buddy. Do not pass go. Life Orb. Do not collect $200. Oh, dude, we won that. We won that. That game tried so hard to keep us down, and we said no, no Chien. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Wo-Chien wins up. But yeah, like talking like briefly about like champions, I think I'm just gonna not really care about champions until it's out or until like we know all that we need to know about it. Like I don't even really know about how the Ivies things work. People said that you can move you have 32 like stat points to put places instead of Ivies. So does that mean, like, if you put... I don't even know how that works. I have no... It's just so weird. Like, I guess this is the flavor of how my mind works. Until, like, I'm holding the game, like, in my hands and can, like, mess around with it and, like, reverse engineer it myself, I actually, like, don't care about, like, how it works. Like, I'm not trying to, like, fit square pegs into, like, circle holes or anything like that until, like, I know exactly what I need to know, until, like, I can mess around with it myself. Because I know there's a lot of people that are, like, losing their shit. Yeah, I don't even know how it works. Yeah, that's the thing, is, like, way better than letting yourself get upset when we aren't even sure the details. Yeah, it's not even about that. It's like, I feel that if I were to try to, like, solve a problem before having all of the context, even if I did solve the problem, it would be, like, way less cost effective than just waiting until we have the problem. Preemptive problem solving is one of the biggest waste of time that you can, like, have, I think, as a content creator. Because, like, worst case scenario, you don't even, like, need that problem doesn't even need to be solved, and you wasted, like, hours working on it, right? But yeah, I think, like, champions will probably be fine, or not. I don't really care. Just gonna play my game, dude. Just want to play my... Oh, that guy didn't want to be on the highlight reel, dude. Yeah. I think that's a good way to look at it. It's either gonna be fine, or it's not. Like, I could kind of do whatever I want. I see it as a cash grab game, in my personal opinion, but, like, that's fine. That's actually super unique with the Tox. I'm going to probably get Boom Burst to this game, because there's, like, Dango and Flutter, so that's going to be, like, Specs Tox. So, like, this is probably a really good game to bring the Landorus, right? Let's see. VGC won't be on Champions at the start of Champions. That's probably not going to be announced till next year for phone. So you're going to have to play on the Switch. Think what I want to do to lead correctly. I like the Ensign. I like the Flutter. I feel like they're going to go big into Tailwind. So, like, what do I really want to do? What are they pairing it with? Is it, like, Whim's Hitmontop, maybe? I like the Lando here. I think that Rotom is cracked in this matchup. I think Rotom is, like, super good. I think Bolt is super good. I'm going to bring my Lando here. And then do I like Ensign? They have a Dango. I'm bringing it, dude. Like, that. I think that that's completely fair. I can't believe I'm not bringing my Wo-Chien, but, like, we're literally facing down, like, the Boomber squad, bro. It's like, it's just not in the cards. It's not in the cards. That's the biggest Boomber squad I think I've ever seen in my life. And Rotom's really good into, like, this guy's squad. It's great into Dango. It's great into a lot of their stuff. There's the Boom Burst. Okay. He's Punk Rock too, which means he takes reduced damage from sound moves, so my Snarl does less damage. Alright, let's take a look at this. I mean, I could Terrastallize my Rotom here, and there's nothing inherently wrong with that. I don't think that I lose anything for that, per se. But I don't know if it, like, even matters. I almost want you to KO this and let me get a free pivot into my Lando. So that means I think what I'm going to do is actually just, like, Wisp here and just Snarl. Because, like, I just want to be able to put a little bit of a dot. Yeah, Rage Powder's absolutely fine. Like, we don't really care, and you can Boom Burst till your heart's content. Like, it's fine. It would have been nice to stick an Electro Web, but you see, oh, they're faster. Okay, cool. Not Boom Burst. I didn't waste Terra. Look at me not wasting Terra. Look at me not wasting Terra. And he's Throat Spray. So next turn's the Boom Burst. Here comes the Boom Boom, ready or not. Here comes the Wisp. I was expecting Flutter lead. Flutter's hard into my team because we have the Lando and the Rotom. You end up losing a lot of tempo if I want to just flip on Terra, you know? So it's like, I think, and I also have my own Flutter, right? So I think that this is actually I think this is a more telegraphed lead because the Flutter is there, which is why we're now going to be switching over to Electro Web, and I think Electro Web Snow, so we're going to be able to catch the Flutter on a pivot, because now that we put the Sinistcha on a slight timer, we're going to see a little bit more of its set. If it has Life Dew and or Strength Sap, it's staying in, so that's completely fine. I don't think they're Trick Rooming, because they showed faster Tox. So he's going to double dip normal. Yep, and I'm just letting you do your full, like, throw your kitchen sink at me, buddy. Like, Lander is about to... These hands rated E for everybody. There's the Boom Burst. Yep. You're just at neutral right now. You have a Punk Rock boost, but, like, I'm fine. Absolutely magnifique. Electro Web misses. That's really bad. On one of them, we need to hit the Tox. All right, it's important that we hit that. I don't think you're Trick Rooming, but let's see. Don't Trick Room me, bro. You have like Flutter and Dango. Matcha gotcha. There it is. TY, my guy. I wish Rotom got KO'd there, because I would have brought it right into the what is that Pokemon? Landorus. Because now you can Trick Room, and I don't like that. I could save this Rotom for a pivot later. Yeah, let's see. And Sin's usable. I want to see if they go Protect Trick Room. That's what I'm really looking for. I actually wanted my Rotom to get KO'd that turn. That's kind of unfortunate. I think they're Trick Rooming me. Boom Burst, okay. And then, like, let's see if it's Life Dew, Strength Sap, like... Ooh. Crit Mine Sin, dude, he's at -2. That sucks. That's so unfortunate. Hate that. We hate to see that coming. That is really, really bad. Yep. Just get the Sinish off the board. That's fat, dude. Don't crit Mine Sin. Don't crit Mine Sin. Don't crit Mine Sin. Why are you still faster than Mine Sin, by the way? That's weird. I'm alive. I'm gaming. That's how much damage that's supposed to do. That's how much damage that's supposed to do. Why are they both faster than Mine Sin? That's weird. I don't like that. That sucks. But, like, Lando's gonna cold him. Like, Lando's gonna come in. Lando will problem solve for me. Lando has my back. He's Rocky Helmet. Alright, Lando. Okay. Sub is good here. But Boom Burst goes through Sub. If you crit me again, I lose the game. Vibing. I'm vibing, dude. Just vibing. Okay. Let's go. Good. It's -3 now, I think. Boom Burst goes through Sub, but just don't crit me, bro. Just don't crit me like you crit Mine Sin. Oh my god, he crit me again! Oh my god! No way! Oh, I hate that, dude. I'm so unlucky. Oh, I'm so unlucky. That's game. We lost. GG's. Never lucky, dude. Yeah. You asked for that? I didn't. I didn't say, crit me harder, daddy. I didn't say that. Calling the BS, that's not the same as asking for it. All right, I didn't want to end that last one on an L. I'm going to come back. We're playing this one off stream because I just wanted to play one more game with this team. That being said, like, Roaring Moon is a little bit problematic. Like, we don't have a ton of speed control on this team, if you haven't noticed, but we have to hit our Wisps. I think if we can actually hit our Wisps, we can be in a good spot. These two are going to be really good. I'm going to try the Flutter in the back, and then we have to Wo-Chien winningly get the big W here. I think that I would like Bolt, but I don't think I need it. What we're going to be trying to do here is, depending on if they actually want to even lead Roaring Moon, we can actually just go with, like, Electro Web Parting Shot, bring out the Flutter, and just Helping Hand Dazzle, rinse their whole board off the game. So that's the idea here for this one. And see, there's nothing there that's really stopping us from doing that. We actually get a fat pin on the Dango here with just a raw Blitz, too, if we want to, because we have these safety goggles. So I think I just Helping Hand Flare Blitz here. This Sin doesn't have a ton of attack, but I'm pretty sure Helping Hand Flare Blitz just gets it. Yeah. He's like, heh, Rage Powder. He might even protect the Amoonguss. I could see it. I could see it. I think that this Helping Hand Flare Blitz gets the KO on the Dango. This Sin only has like 4 points in attack, but like that's all you really need if you have the Helping Hand attached to it. Flare Blitz is still a base 120 power move, still a lot of damage. Getting this guy off the board would really open up the rest of my team to getting a lot of stuff done. And then like worst case scenario, I guess like Rotom gets spored. But that's a pretty low chance. I guess like maybe they blow Terra here on Dango, but if they blow Terra here on Dango, they can't Terra with the Moon, which means Flutter's going to be in a great spot. This guy's really thinking about what he wants to do. Like this what we have right here is the 2018 special. Like Rotom and Sin, like that's what it was back in the day. So Helping Hand highest priority definitely gets to go first, and protect. Yeah, I think that's a good looking play too. Let's see what the Dango's doing here. Dazzle, cool. Looks like Specs Dango, so he's just going down for the count probably, or at the very least going to be within range for Electro Web. Love that. Love that for us. So good. I can just do the same thing in the Amoonguss next turn. The Amoonguss is probably actually going to Terra next turn because they don't actually know how strong we are. So he's like, ha, I'll Water Terra to block your Flare Blitz. And we'll probably Parting Shot into their teammate and just like whip. Oh, I love that. Yeah, we can just hard swap into Wo-Chien only here and go for a fat Electro Web or a Wisp into that slot. I think the Electro Web will allow us to be able to get a secondary Electro Web and or Wisp off, and this also helps me play around like Rage Powder from the Amoonguss. So I like this a lot. This is going to be able to heavily weaken the effectiveness that the Urshifu Rapid Strike has on the board. So when Sin pivots out, going to be able to come back in and apply an Intimidate and fake out pressure later. In for the Wo-Chien, baby! Yo, this is the game that we like to see. Survey says, just got to hit an Electro Web. Rage Powder, so you don't need to Wisp yet. Don't need to do it yet. He's trying to block Thunderbolts. We got that Electro Web on lock. Surging Strikes into a Wo-Chien. I don't know about that one, Chief. Wo-Chien says you gotta be this tall to ride. This tall to ride the Wo-Chien here. Imagine like a Shadow Rider riding Wo-Chien though. That'd be kind of nuts. Like Calyrex riding Wo-Chien into battle. Alright, gotta hit this Electro Web. Super important. Yes, cool. So we don't know if they're Scarfed. We don't know, we're going to be able to tell if they're Scarfed in just a sec, but if they are Scarfed, they're locked into Surging Strike. So either way, this is like a really, really good looking play, and they cannot actually redirect a Wo-Chien. So like I could stick anything really. I can do almost anything I really want here. I think this turn, I'm probably just going to Pollen Puff my Rotom because it's actually really important to keep it topped off, and I think I'm just going to Wisp this slot, because, like, what do they have to come in with? Dango's down. If they want to come in with Sin, that's fine. If they want to come in with Lando and block that, they eat the Wisp. We could probably even get away with just Hydro Pumping, I guess. Like, Hydro Pump Leech Seed actually gets me what I want with that. Let's just try that then. Gaming. Good Protect. Really like that. What are they doing with the moves? They're just Sporing my Rotom? I think that's okay. So they do not have access to... They're not Scarfed, right? And that's fine. They can Sludge Bomb my Wo-Chien. I don't really think that's the end of the world. We have a lot of good options. And we saw that we wanted to make a read on them. So we actually know that they're like massively pinned here. They can go for Sludge Bomb into Wo-Chien. Absolutely okay. Yep, we are fine. They're going to be able to like close combat and do stuff there too. I'm wondering if I should like Leech Seed. Like I'm wondering because like I'm looking at this thinking I can pivot in and Sin. Like what if I went Leech Seed here? Or what if I even went like Pollen Puff here and pivot in and Sin? I vibe with that because that's gonna make the Ursh lower attack as well in case they wanted to go for something like a close combat. The Wo-Chien and the Sin would be heavily mitigating that stat. And if you swap out, you swap out, right? It's fine with me. I got a Fake Out pin, and I'm not affected by Spore here. Like I think this is a really good play. Rage Powder, love that. You're just sticking on the board. And what are you using here? CC, baby? Yeah, that shouldn't get it. Oh, but it does! Oh, he crit me! Just kidding. I'm so unlucky. Just like the game with the Toxtricity. Oh my gosh. Why am I getting crit so much? Never lucky. I think we should still be able to fold this with Flutter, though. Flutter should just be able to come out, and we have like a fat pin here. I'm looking at the Amoonguss, thinking that it's more of a problem than I really want to deal with. I'm gonna Dazzle, because like, you don't really have that many mount. Like, the fact that the Dango's down means we're fine. I don't think they have Ghost. I'm gonna Fake Out at first. Yep, they're just going for probably a double protect to scout what we have. And then next turn I show the taunt. Yep, good play. So they see what we walk into, and now they're probably thinking like, oh, that's fine, I can just do whatever. I wonder if they have like, I wonder if they have like Steel Terra Ursh. Do I care? Because I could double dip my Fairy Terra right here. I think I will do that. I think that that's a fair look. That won't break Steel Terra. Yeah, that's fine, just a Dazzle. And then we just taunt. Cool. If you have Steel Terra Ursh, you have Steel Terra Ursh, and I'm really sad, but at the same time, like, we're gonna find out. We're gonna learn today. I wonder if they pivot, like maybe come into a Sin. I don't want to go Terra if I can help it. Awesome. The fact they're just swapping is great. You can come with your Sin. I doubt you're foddering a Roaring Moon here, but like, let's see what you got. See how I didn't blow my Terra there? So now I still can Terra and get an extra secondary double dip boost, and we get to stop their Amoonguss here. I really, really like this. Also, I don't gain a weakness to a Sludge Bomb in case they want to get cheeky. Also, I have not shown Taunt yet. So like, this Taunt is going to be like so good unless they're Mentor, which they might be, but like, making our plays here. Nice. No Spore. No Spore. You got a Fake Out up. But you see how like I'm in a really, really good spot here? I think I should just be able to flip this on. This breaks your Sin. And honestly, this should just check your Amoon, who can't protect anymore. You have to flip on a Water Terra, and if you take that Water Terra, you're eating a lot of damage. And if you're going through the trouble of like Fake Outing my Sin, you're not getting a lot of value in this situation, I don't think. I think like maybe worst case scenario, you Fake Out my Sin and Sludge Bomb my Flutter when I Terra here, but you're going to lose your Sin for that every single time. And I think I can actually get a lot of value out of the situation. So let's see it. Still can't believe my Wo-Chien got crit, dude. Never lucky. Never lucky Wo-Chien. But you know what? We're doing our absolute best with what we have here. And Rotom should be pretty good into the Urshifu in the back. Here we go. Big Terra Flutter main. Big Gleam. I'd like to be able to break your Sin this turn. Survey says, what you working with, Chief? Here's your Terra. Are you going Water Terra on the Amoonguss? You definitely can. Oh, you're trusting your Sin. You're still probably going to lose that, I think. I'm not a big fan of Flying Terras. It still shares that rock weakness, but this is fine. Fake Out to my Sin is absolutely acceptable. All that work just to lose your Sin, huh? I don't know about that one, Chief. Ooh! Dunzo. Good damage to the Amoonguss here. Amoonguss can definitely go for Sludge Bomb. Like, I'm not super... I wonder if they're just doubling into my Sin with, like, Sludge Bomb. I wonder why they would. Citrus, okay. Alright, what are we doing here? There's a flinch into my Sin, obviously. Sludge Bomb my Flutter. Yeah, I double dipped. I went through that, but I think it was still the right play. I really like that we didn't get poisoned. I still think I had to do that because I did not want the Sin on the board anymore. And right now I still pin their Ursh. They still have to use like a Protect or something. So like I can probably just... Am I actually... you're probably Mystic Water, right? But like, can't I just full send Dazzle, lock your Ursh up, and like lock up your Amoonguss because now Amoonguss can't Terra? This should just be a lock for me. I don't think Aqua Jet KOs either of these guys because we're really bulky. Even this Sin has like pretty good bulk on it. So I don't think Aqua Jet gets it. Even with Mystic Water, if you Aqua Jet the Sin, I get to just rinse your Ursh, chunk your Amoonguss, and like I think Rotom's probably fine into it. Yeah, he's protecting. He's trying. I don't know if he's going for like a double protect play, but he can't on the Amoonguss. So like I think I get it, and then I'm pretty sure Sin just gets this. Yeah. Like you have Citrus, but it's Sin, baby. It's Sin, baby. Oof. Dunzo. Cool. Yeah. Just gotta lock in that Gleam. This is revenge for Wo-Chien, right? And then at this point, I'm pretty sure that we win no matter what just by coming in like this. So you pivot in the Rotom, and you try and just go for like... I'm trying to think. Is Parting Shot valuable? It is, because it makes the close combat weaker. And if you take out the Sin, I just get a repin board of Rotom and Flutter. And you like did something. Like, so if you Surging Strikes my Sin, like I don't particularly care. You see how like how, yeah, this is such a good play for me because now I get the same board, but I have a Fake Out pin in the back. Yeah, I like that. And now the close combat shouldn't be threatening my Rotom. And the situation we're also setting up here is like Aqua Jet's going to do less damage too. So, like, I like everything about this. So that should be game right there. Electro Web comes in. Moonblast comes in, and GG's. Pretty good. And even if you took out the Incin there, I would have had the same looking board. It takes out the Flutter. I just got to hit an Electro Web, and even if I miss the Electro Web, I still think the fact that I'm coming in with the... It looks like Mystic Water Urge, by the way. Incin's going to be able to come in and get a secondary Intimidate, which is going to lower the close combat damage even more. We do hit the single target Electro Web. Massive damage here. That should be pretty good. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to flex on this guy, dude. I'm going to flex on him. I'm going to kill him with Fake Out, dude. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, Fake Out. Helping Hand. Fake Out. He's going to detect, but, like, I want it. Come on. Show me what you're working with. Helping. Oh, I'm cooking, dude. I'm cooking. Let's go, Incineroar. The big damage. 1, 2, 3. Oh, never lucky, dude. This is... I was about to clap those cheeks with this Fake Out, dude. Oh, man. That would have been so funny. Alright, well, let's just win. We just gotta hit one move, and we do win. The right play here is to technically ignore the Rotom forever, because it technically can miss all of these moves. But that being said, we should still probably be fine. He's gonna go after the Incin. Goes with the Aqua Jet here at -2, buddy. Alright, Rotom. Alright, so we are one miss Electro Web and a crit close combat away from losing, but I think we win. Let's go, Rotom, Electro Web busted. We take those wins all the way to the bank, and we lost Wo-Chien kind of early to a crit, but I think we redeemed it. This was a lot of fun. If you guys like this sort of team, let me know if you guys like seeing these balanced teams. I think Rotom was really, really special and a really, really good teammate for the Wo-Chien. The Clover Cloak, the Will-O-Wisp, the Helping Hand, all of its tech was really, really good, and I feel like this is the really good example of Reg F not really being figured out yet. There's still so much unique and fun tech that we can use in these formats. This Rotom specifically was like great into Crown, great into Lando. It was good into so much like aggressive teams that are popular on the ladder and at regionals. And I think there's a lot more still to discover in Reg F. If you agree, let me know in the comments. And let me know what you guys think about some of the other videos. We've been doing some videos to help people learn a little bit more about Pokemon Champions. We talked a lot about this one. People had a lot of questions about it during the stream that we had. We've been featuring just other meme teams, taking a look at other formats. Let me know if you guys like this sort of content, what sort of stuff you guys might want to see while we wait for Pokemon Champions. And other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out, and I'll see you guys next time.